we've got a second doctor in America who's a conscientious objector, as Glenn Beck was talking about. And he says he's retiring. That's it. He can't take it anymore. It's just too much stress. He said, quote, if you voted for Obamacare, be aware these doors will close before it goes into effect. He's Arizona dermatologist Joseph Scherzer, who apparently has been a conservative for a long time. Now, of course, what he didn't say in his dramatic announcement that that's it, he's going out of business because Obamacare is driving him out, is that he is 65 years old and was going to retire anyway. Of course! Come on. What is it, 25-year-old? And he's like, nope, that's it, I can't take it anymore. No, of course he's got to do it. He says, quote, distress is what would push me out the door. Stress over what? He says the bill's emphasis on punitive measures for physicians not following government-prescribed treatment methods under Medicare would increase his anxiety level to the point he would no longer be able to practice medicine. So you ask him, well, what is it? What is these so-called government-prescribed treatment methods? There is no such thing. The only possible things he could be alluding to are what is called the comparative effectiveness research, which says, hey, you know what methods of treating people work and what don't, so we can weed out the costly, non-effective methods. Is he against that? You know, some Republicans, while they were debating this, were against it. I think that's mental. I think that's probably the single best thing in the bill. Is it going to stress him out? Oh, I got to figure out what works and what doesn't work. God, you know, before I would just be able to do whatever I wanted to the patients. Besides which, it's not even mandatory. I mean, you know how soft this bill was. They're like, hey, listen, if every once in a while you could kind of figure out what's going right and wrong, that'd be great. Oh, that's so much stress. Oh, my God, I'm under stress. How about the provision on Medicare billing fraud? Is that what's stressing him out? Because, you know, is that the government-prescribed things? Well, that was proposed by the Republicans. It was proposed by Tom Coburn. Well, you know, and it's a pretty good idea, actually. And I said at the time, hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea by a Republican right there. Is that what's going to stress them out? That we're going to find out who's actually doing the fraud in Medicare? I thought they wanted that. Or could it be that they're going to increase payments to doctors under Medicaid? What's stressing you out, Scherzer? My guess is what's stressing him out is that he didn't make his tea time last week. And he figures, well, I already made so much money from being a doctor that I'm going to go ahead and retire and play golf the rest of my life. Which, God bless your heart. Nothing wrong with that, man. Thank you, you know, for being a doctor all those years. And that's how the system works. No problem with that. That has never been our beef. So just go away, okay? Retire and leave us alone. And don't give us this nonsense about how Obamacare drove you out. You don't know what's in so-called Obamacare. You don't know how it affects you at all. And it has absolutely nothing to do with your pre-scheduled retirement, okay? Scherzer, be gone. Oh, by the way, that urologist, you remember from Florida? The guy who put up the sign, who still has the sign up. He calls Fox and Friends every once in a while. Tells them, oh, no, I still got it up. Congratulations. That's Dr. Cassell. Right? He admitted in an interview with Alan Combs, and Alan Combs has been doing some great work lately. He's like, Alan's like, well, which part do you object to? And he went part by part. And then finally, he's like, look, I didn't read the legislation. I mean, it's not online. You can't read it. And Alan Combs is like, no, it is online, and it's been online for quite some time, well before it passed. So you don't really know what's in it, do you? It's, okay, I don't know. So, they're just Republicans. That's all they are. It's nonsense.